Okay, so Ella, beautiful. I think my biggest compliment to you is you have you have a tiny violin, but you have a huge sound. Like you sound like I was actually surprised when you started playing. What a big, lovely sound you have. And so what I'd like to do is spend a couple minutes working on a couple things that I heard that will just, I think, help you. There's one really awkward moment in this, right? The way he writes that set of double stops there, and that's kind of weird, isn't it? And one of the problems is that he marks it forte, and you already, when you're playing here, you're getting a big, grown-up, huge, wonderful sound. And then he has two notes there that he writes together, right? And you know what those are called, right? What are they called? Okay, it's okay. They're called double stops, all right? And you can have triple stops, and even in some cases you can play four strings, kind of like all at once, right? It's possible. But when you start doing multiple strings, it creates problems because there's a couple things. You have to be able to fit your finger in there without touching the other string. That's tricky, right? And then one interesting thing is that, okay, violins are really cool because you can make a small violin. It works really well, right? But still, the strings are shorter, and you can't. My violin, I can put a lot more weight on mine because it's bigger than you can put on yours. So what happens is when we try to get the sound out of those two strings, when we try too hard, it doesn't like it. All right? So I'm going to ask you to try something for me. I just ask you to play a high two and an open, and I want you to do it like this. I want you to do it super soft scope. It's super, super soft, okay? Oh, that's sweet, right? Now, put about this much wiggle in and go. Yeah, don't try very hard. Just let the bow go on the string and just go. Good. And what I want you to do is think more about landing on the two strings than making any big sound. So you're just going to go boom, off, go. Just watch where the string comes in and just play the notes. Good, again. Good. 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 Yeah, so I noticed one thing, you almost always start leaning and then you lean in. So try to land on both of them at the same time. Go. Same time. Perfect. Now you're just going to go and stop. Perfect. Do it again. Throw that one. Perfect. Okay. So now let's do this one that's up. We're doing the same thing. Okay. Really soft. Just go. Stop. Stop a little higher too. Right away. Good. Now you're going to go. Sorry. Come on. Perfect. Now let's put them together. We're going to go. Stop. Good. Now you don't have to try very hard because it's already got two strings. It's already unique. So we're just going to do, now, just kind of close your eyes, or no, don't close your eyes, because I want you to look where it's landing. But just go and stop. Just real nonchalant, like it's easy as pie. Ready? Go. Perfect. Okay, now let's play in context, all right? So, can we play right there? Right at 17. 1, 2, ready, and. Perfect. That was easy, right? So you don't have to try any harder than that, okay? And it'll be really beautiful. And then, and because I don't want you to try too hard, because what will happen is you'll squish it. Or, well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Another thing that helps too is if you get a little closer to the bridge, just a little bit. It makes it sound a little bit louder. So try that, all that together. Perfect. Good. Okay, so that solves that, right? All right, now, the only other things that I want you to try for me are, when you, I have a question for you. Do you like to go fast or slow? You like both? Okay, all right. So one of the things that I thought you could do a little bit better was that when you get the little tiny notes, I sometimes feel like when you're playing these ones, you're like bored with them and you want to get done. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So the big bold notes, you just, I thought you might say no, you go slow because you're going with your big sound. And then you get to the slow ones and it's like, I want to get to the next. So what I want you to do is make these notes fat. Okay? What do you think I mean by that?
Like fuller?
Yeah, kind of fuller. So when we're going like so they just have a little bit more in them. Let's see. Let's start. Could you just play right there? Is that a good spot? So make sure they're. Okay, go ahead and start from that spot. Good. All right, and don't take any extra time on. Let's just do that. So a tiny bow. Now, here's one crazy idea. Play just those 4 notes, and you have that perfect vibrato. Can you just do those all go with vibrato? Oh, yeah. Wow. I can make, if you do that, guess what? You get another year older, okay, in terms of your sound. Not really, okay? So if you think about, how can I vibrate like every note? Could you vibrate those 2 notes when you play? Let me hear. Oh my gosh. How about all those? Can you do all those starting there? Starting up low on it? If you can do that, I would close your eyes for a second, okay? Here's those notes with that vibrato. Here's width. Can you hear the difference? See, so when you have a little bit of life in your hands, it doesn't have to be a lot, but all of a sudden, every note comes to life. It's like the difference between seeing a photograph that's sort of fuzzy. It's really beautiful. It's like a really pretty picture, but all of a sudden, when you add that little life to every note, then all of a sudden it just comes to life like a crystal clear painting. Okay? So you have so many things going for you when you're playing already. How old are you? 8. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have a son who's 8. Anyway, you are just doing a great, fabulous job. So congratulations, and keep doing that. All right? Okay, beautiful. Thank you.